Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello Peter and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extreme.
Martinez! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Good ball, good take. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it, and no order.
And Martinez! Oh, it's a vicious effort.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. It's run loose here. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. Montiel. De Paul. And it's made its way to him. And he's let fly. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's taking no chances there. Out for a throw. Swung over. Almada. De Paul, not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. That is Rodrigo De Paul. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Can he finish?
leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. This looks promising. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's been shifted off it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. That has been slung wide. Spread to the right.
Pretty robust defending.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to return it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Driving forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Played out to the left flank. Verde are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to...
Here's a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. He's looking wide. Messi. This is Messi, and he's running through, and Messi! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Assegnato al 20° minuto, numero 10, Messi.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. So much time and space here. Oh, what a mistake! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Paul. That has not gone well. Well, that pass isn't the best. Plays a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's not got that quite right. He's in a great position here. That's destined for the flank. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Martinez. And he's forced to go back. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Martinez. Martinez stood his ground strongly. That's going across goal. And that should get the job done. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Approaching the half-hour mark.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now this could be a chance. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. He's well positioned here. And he shoots! Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Verde cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Martinez. Now he's off and running. Almada gets over and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Medina. Martinez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that is... tries a shot! And a neat finish! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Numero 16.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Messi. Martinez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking for the run. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Montiel wins the duel this time. He's played it long. In with the challenge. Now it's Martinez. Almada. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And this is Messi. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Messi. Messi! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And he's managed to get free. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. This is Messi, and Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets her in a hurry.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Now it's Martinez. That's very neat. should have been made to pay. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So a temporary halt to the action.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Down to business again. Almada. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McAllister, Messi. Cabo Verde do have a chance to counter here. Foot in. Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the far post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's in a good position here. Takes a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, what's he done? Almada. Martinez, who has set up 2 goals. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played through into space. He's picked his way through. Elects to cross. Terrific effort. And yes, it's there. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, off the bar! Nearly, but not quite.
Martinez must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Martinez. And it's with the keeper. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Martinez.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's gone looking for safety. Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, learning from your mistakes.
He's gone for goal! Into the channel. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Argentina choosing to make the first change.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cabo Verde can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he is going into that little black book. That has ended up in no man's land. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Almada is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
He shifted it to the flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Just eases him off the ball. Argentina will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Engages and forces him off the ball. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, good spread. Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Numero 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 11. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts for safety. Now it's Alvarez. He's having a pop! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Numero 15.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Chooses to go crossfield. That is good alertness. Great vision. And the through ball. He's on it. Can he get away? And they've been given a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Simeone. And he was quick to react. Alvarez. That's a sharp pass. He's having a shot! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Gol! Ha segnato al 76esimo minuto. Numero 20.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's forced to go back. Montiel. And Simeone. Oh, that's well spotted. That's rather hopeful. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Alvarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alvarez. And a chance! Off the post. Tagliafico. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's a really well measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Verde can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tagliafico. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Quality ball.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Alvarez. Tries from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. I think we're just about done here. He has found the way through. Now it's Alvarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's definitely not his best. That's a lovely, neat pass.
3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Good play on the left-hand side here. That has not gone well. And that's a throw-in. Simeone gets a foot in here. Alvarez. And Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. Over to the right flank. Simeone. And that's cause for mild irritation. And that is as far as it goes. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it, And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli.